Dear students, we'll be talking about the 15th quality, which is stamina. Now, you have already done many of the qualities before, and you will find that in the dynamic factor, when we talk about determination, we talk about courage, we talk about stamina, they are nearly one and same. Nearly. Where determination says that you should complete it, courage says that you should come forward, stamina says you should endure it. So endurance is called stamina. What is mental stamina? Stamina for that matter. First, let's go to that. What is stamina? Stamina is your mental determination, your mental strength, endurance. The endurance which you have. Like suppose somebody is, there are people who may immediately lose their cool in a short deviant talk. If there is a deviant talk taking place, something going in a different direction, some people will say, listen, I don't want to talk. That is poor stamina. Some people have longer period of time, some people have less this thing. So whatever you have to do is, you have to have that stamina to sustain it. When you become deviant, you lose your, the mental balance very soon. It is going to be unfortunate. Believe me, you cannot have a gun which you can use every time and shoot every person who doesn't listen to you. You will have to be very, very mentally strong to realize that many a time people will misbehave with you, people may not listen to you, and people may not understand you on the spot of time. And that time you'll have to keep your head cool, calm, composed, and endure it. And later on, over a period of time, everything will fall in place and everything will become okay. Now, this is mental stamina. While you're running also, it is not a physical stamina which makes you complete the race. It is the mental stamina. Because after 1.5 kilometers so, you literally forget the sense of body. And if you, at that point of time, due to your lack of determination or lack of some thoughts, you stop. What are you going to do? You're going to spoil your race. But if you keep going, of course, keeping a check on your breath also, you complete it. The stamina is that mental energy which makes you go the extra mile, which makes you go a little more ahead than you presume it would have been. So always remember that your mental stamina is a very, very important quality. It comes from a sense of combination of determination, courage, and of course, your desire to do something. So it comes from endurance. You have endurance. They talk about endurance, being calm and composed, and last but not the least, being cool-headed. You will come across every Tom, Dick, and Harry disturbed today, and believe me, in a populous country, now the world's most populous country, India, we have a problem that everybody is like a barking dog, and to a certain extent, sometimes the barking is relevant, sometimes it is irrelevant. Many times they are talking, but what are they talking really you don't understand. Look at many of the movies, the kind of dialogues which are coming out, they are bizarre, they are absolutely out of place. And what is happening? That you generally are getting irritated, and certainly a lot of you are already affected with little mental health and you have poor stamina. You don't want to listen to that gibberish. So what I really want to tell you is that keeping this apart, you have to get back to your basics of the armed forces. You have to understand that your mental stamina is very important. They want to check on your ability to think, ability to sustain, ability to continue with being calm and composed. You know, we are having Mahakumbh lately. These days it's on. And you will find that in the Mahakumbh, you go and worship a saint and he says, relax your soul. Now, what is great about the saint and what is bad about you? Actually, nothing bad. Both of you are different people from different sort of world. But what did he do? He has become a little calm and composed because he has detached himself. I don't want you to detach yourself with things, but I certainly would love to make you understand that becoming calm and composed and not get too finicky about it, don't get too persistent, too greedy about it, you'll do a better job. But the moment you become apprehensive, the moment you become afraid, and the moment you become desirous of more and more, you lose your calmness. So be calm. That is why many a time I tell many SSB aspirants, I am also telling you guys, that whenever you go and give the SSB, don't believe that you're getting selected. Don't desire to get recommended, but do your best. And trust me, the result will be positive. But the moment you desire, the moment you become supercharged to get recommended, what happens? You become mentally disturbed. You start evaluating everything, and that is the time when your mental stamina goes down. Aspirations kills it, and concentration goes away. So you should enjoy that, okay, I'm doing my best, and God bless me, I'll get selected. But do not think that no, this, that. More calculation, more the possibility you will get rejected. More you will enjoy your personality, more you will sustain it, more you will sustain your good efforts, your good thoughts, you're going to get selected. So remember, this is very important. Similarly, this is put to test by your stories. When you write, there is a character who continues for long hours and he does it. Good mental stamina. Similarly, in sentence, you show that we should continue and we should do it. Again, it's a semi-factor of determination. Good, you can write it. In SRTs, when somebody is be calm, relax and perform it, there is a bad situation. Suppose you land up into a submarine or into some plane which is not bad, which is in bad condition, you need to fly back. A lot of time to go. What are you going to do? You're going to keep your head cool. That time your determination comes into action, your courage comes into action, and your stamina also comes into action. And then you will be able to land up. But if you say, no, not 10 minutes more, I can't be cooler than more than 15 minutes or 10 minutes, that's going to be harmful. Now in all your classes, which I'm realizing, many of you, because thanks to the real culture, you guys have very poor mental stamina. You're not able to sit long to listen to things. I know my story will not have everything ... but the entire impression of the whole speech has to impress your mind. That is why I speak. Now we go down to the GTO task. They will check. You know, even in the GTO task, in progressive group task, the GTO will now and then disturb you. He will try to irritate you. He will try to make changes. He will say, this is not there now. So you will say, no, this is not done. See, don't do it. Now that means you have poor mental stamina. You're not able to take the stress. You know, while you drive in a traffic jam, a lot of horns everywhere, yet you drive with concentration, it is good mental stamina. But if somebody gets disturbed by those voices, you see people in the jams barking and fighting with the others. Why? Because they have less stamina. You have to be a little cool-headed. You are already in a populous country. Nile said this is not fair. That is, I'm sorry to say, but our leaders did not pay attention to the population policy, and now we are suffering with it. So you'll have to rise up to the challenge. You'll have to keep your head cool, being calm and composed and doing it. Remember, calm and composed behavior is going to help you in all the three factors of the dynamics. All the three qualities, right from courage to determination to this. You have to be calm and composed. Endure it. Face it. You know, in national NSGs, commandos, they are checked on stamina. They are checked on endurance power. They are not allowed to sleep properly and now and then disturbed, but their mental energy is multiplied. And when your mental energy is multiplied by practice, you become champions. You become commandos. You become marine commandos. You become great commandos. You become Marcos. You become Garuds. You become, of course, NSG and Black Cat also. And in US, the Marine Corps. So remember that stamina is something which is right in your head. It depends on how you sustain it, and you're going to do well. And that's what happens. Sometimes they give you a rapid fire test in the interview. That also checks your mental stamina. Are you able to concentrate for a longer period of time? Sometimes in an interview, realizing that you have too much of a restless nature, they lengthen the interview to 1.5 hours 1 hour 15 minutes. There also they check your mental stamina. So guys, I hope you've understood this quality, understood how it will be expressed. God bless you, do well and get selected. Thank you very much, Jai Hind.